There's no get off alone. Just me and the TV and a sinking feeling that you ain't ever coming home. But today, the tears ain't gonna hit the floor. Cause the boat's in the bay and it's calling my name, so I'm headed on out the door. Cause the sun's too bright, the sky's too blue, it's too cold to be thinking about. You're gonna take this heartbreak and tuck it away, save it for a rainy day. When I turned the ignition, I knew I'd been missing the feel of the wind on my face. I was stuck in a habit of wondering what happened, too busy taking all the blame. Not a dream or two, there's a foolproof in the deed. It's a beautiful world with a beautiful girl, kind of making eyes. too cold to be thinking about you. Gonna take this heartbreak and tuck it away, save it for a rainy day. Yeah, the music's too good, my friends are all out, they're all too high to be bringing them down. If they ask about you, I got nothing to say, I'll save it for a rainy day. Gonna take this heartbreak and tuck it away, save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. In the moonlight, showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You're the man. Well, I love a rainy night. It's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my head. In the moonlight, but the song in this heart of mine puts a smile on my face every time, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Ooh, I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Shadows wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. Yeah, I love a rainy night. It makes me high. I love a rainy night. No, I do. Yeah, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. I love a rainy night. It makes me high. Well, I love a rainy night. I love you too. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world ever close. And tonight has something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights and then alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white ice in space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing they're all lies. Bad as you are, stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you never would have what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. All the time I want that sounds my name. Thanks for the diamonds, handful of rings. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you. Baby, you should let me love you. You're too beautiful description. Look so good that it hurts. You're a dime plus 99, and it's a shame don't even know what you're worth. Everywhere you go, they stop and stare, 'cause you're bad and it shows. From your head to your toes, out of control. If I was your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. All the time I want is full of diamonds and full of rings. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me Baby, you should let me Baby, you should let me Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like song. I want strawberries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking about. I don't know if I could ever go without. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon you cut through like a knife. If it wasn't a shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face. Lost in your conk like a priceless wine. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. Life was a whirlwind, it went right to you. Head on the pillow, I could feel you sinking. As if you were a miracle thing, like you were a trophy or a champion thing. There was no prize that cheated you. The more that you say, the less I know. Whenever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. You know that my dream can take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right to your window. They count me out time and time again. Life was a willow and it bent right to your window. I come back stronger than a lightning strike. For the moments you had to die. Show me the places where the others gave you stars. Now this is not a shut case. Guess I should have known from the look on your face. Everything switch was a work of art. The more that you say, the less I know. Whenever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. You know that my chain could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. The more that you say, the less I know. Whenever you stray, I follow. Begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. My chain could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. Begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. Hey, that's my man. That's my man. Hey, that's my man. Every minute switch was a work of art. That's my man. Hey, that's my man. Begging for you to take my hand, make my plans. That's my man. I saw you in the spring and held you through the summer. But when all the leaves change, you hit cold.
Welcome to the live stream, everyone. I'm Ryan Sparks from Cincinnati Soccer Talk. We were under a slight weather delay. We've got about 25 minutes left to warm ups if you're watching the stream right now. The game should start at a little bit before 8:30 local time. So check back with us here in about 20 minutes and we'll get ready with the pregame festivities.
Fans, Kings Hammer FC and USL League 2 are committed to creating a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable soccer experience for all guests in and around our stadium. Please be mindful of the following. Fans are encouraged to cheer, sing, and otherwise support the team while remaining respectful and courteous to their fellow patrons, referees, opposing team fans, and players. Fans should enjoy the soccer experience free from fighting, thrown objects, attempts to enter the playing field, political or inciting messages, and disorderly behavior, including foul, sexist, racial, obscene, or abusive language or gestures will not be tolerated. USL League 2 and its clubs thank you for adhering to the provisions of this code of conduct and for making this event special and memorable for both you and your fellow patrons. Fans, stay up to date with what's happening throughout the league and USL League 2 top prospects at the new USLLeague2.com. Download the USL League 2 mobile app today to keep track of your favorite teams. The United Soccer League is committed to supporting the LGBTQ+ community. Through the Forever Proud Project, the USL will strive to create safe and welcoming environments for all fans, players, employees, and partners. Learn more at uslsoccer.com/forwardforever-proud. Kings Hammer offers its summer camp series. Camps will be available for boys and girls U4 through U15. For more information and to register, visit kingshammer.com. Molly Malone's is an authentic Irish-owned and operated restaurant and pub with great food, drinks, and service. It's right across the Roebling Bridge from Cincinnati. Join Kings Hammer FC at Cincinnati's premier soccer bar, Molly Malone's. Fans, are you looking for a fun summer activity? Then register today for the first ever Kings Hammer Foot Golf Open. It's coming up on Friday, July 30th at Reeves Golf Course. All proceeds will benefit the Kings Hammer Scholarship Program. For more information and to register, visit kingshammer.com. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. She said, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, she got down and said, come get me. So come and that's what my girl, you do the best for me. Next thing I do is follow up and screaming. She's ready to leave. I gotta keep it real now. 'Cause if you want to take 520, that just ain't me. Hey, what I do, we take a chance. She's ready totally. What I do, the way she thinks, she shine out my dream. The way she is, I'm like, yeah, just work that out for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? And I say, yeah.
Welcome to Xavier University's Corcoran Field, everyone, as we prepare for the kickoff between Kings Hammer FC and the Dayton Dutch Lions. We'll turn it over to PA announcer Nick Wiggett here in just a moment for the starting lineups for tonight's match.
running stacks out the shack now. Still push a button to let the hoop on the leg down. I'm on the road.
Cincinnati Kings hammer wearing the silver and black home attire. Dayton Dutch Lions in their traditional all blue kits with the orange and white stripe.
Good evening and welcome to Corcoran Xavier University for tonight's USL 2 match between the visiting Dayton Dutch Lions FC and your Kings Hammer FC. Introducing tonight's officials. The referee is Jeremiah Jemison. AR1, Jimmy Dooley. AR2 is Joe Caramano. And the fourth official is Brandon Kuzma. Here are our starting 11. First for the visiting Dayton Dutch Lions FC. In goal, number 1, Scott Pingelli. A defender, number 3, Josh Erdlinson. A defender, number 4, Novello Yosecki. A defender, number 5, Blake Pitzer. A defender, number 20, Jacob Benintendi. A defender, number 30, David Viscosi. A midfielder, number 6, Emil Antonacci. A midfielder, number 16, Dominic Ruffalo. A midfielder, number 23, Nate Dragicic. A forward, number 9, Vince Stans. And a forward, number 26, Alec Philippe. The Dutch Lions are coached by Sid Van Groot. And now, the starting 11 for your Kings Hammer FC. In goal, number 0, Jared Brown. A defender, number 3, Corey Pitlick. A defender, number 5, Carson Kendall. A defender, number 11, Braden Allen. A defender, number 20, Roberto Verlou. A midfielder, number 7, Danny Barlow. Midfielder number 8, Wallace Ayerty. A midfielder number 16, Ben Heggie. A midfielder number 17, Rodrigo Robles. A midfielder number 23, Alex Krakowiak. And a forward number 10, Luca Earhart. Kings Hammer FC is coached by head coach Paul Mickelson with assistant coaches Ryan Hanbury, James Thomas, Tony Awar, and Jamie Starr. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. gentlemen, the United Soccer League, all 31 championship clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. At this time, we ask that you please join us for a 15-second moment of silence as we are all united against racism. Thank you.
Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. Again, I'm Ryan Sparks from Cincinnati Soccer Talk. King's Hammer will be running from your right to your left. Dayton Dutch Lions from the left to right on screen. Dayton wearing all blues. I guess I had to explain my sarcasm from earlier. This is not a traditional look from them wearing all blue. It's only the second time they've worn all blues. So there's a little bit of sarcasm on my end, but hope everyone's had a great week so far. So we're ready for some midweek action here. Dayton enters the match with 1 draw and 9 losses as they come into Cincinnati to play the role of spoiler this evening. We're looking forward to a great match. These two teams do know each other well. The coaching staffs know one another. It should be a great matchup despite Dayton's record at this point in the season. King's Hammer entering the match with 6 wins, 2 losses, and 3 ties. Ball back to Carson Kendall. The outside to Burlew. Lawless with it to Burlew. Back to Carson. Only 3 in the back for King's Hammer. It's been the formation that they've run the last couple matches. Good job by Alex Krakowiak there to keep that ball in play. Unfortunately, we are aware that there's some spots on the cameras from the rain earlier today. Unable to get up as high as the cameras are placed to wipe that off for you. But hopefully there's a good enough view for those of you that aren't here that you can catch the action tonight. Jared Brown plays it to Krakowiak. Dayton looks content to just let King's Hammer have it in their defensive third. Some good movement by King's Hammer. Corey Pitlick on the ball. That one's deflected by Dayton. Comes back to Krakowiak. Plays it to Carson Kendall. Back to Krakowiak. We had a solid weather delay earlier. So it gets us quite a wet field still right now with the amount of rain that we had earlier. Foul on Dayton. Peggy draws the foul. Danny Barlow will make his way over to take this free kick as Dayton gets called for their first foul of the night here at 1:44 mark. Out of bounds for a King's Hammer throw in. Lots of action inside the 18 there. King's Hammer bench calling for a foul. Nothing doing there. Good service in there. Ball's deflected. Goes all the way back to Jared Brown. Carson Kendall on the ball here. We'll swing it all the way outside to Corey Pitlick. Luca Earhart puts that one out of bounds as he was looking to play that to Braden Allen. Wallace Airty gets a foot on it. Kings Hammer will play it all the way back to the keeper. Dayton on the counter attack here. Novello plays it out. It's going to be a throw deep in the Kings Hammer end. Corey Pitlick on the throw. Novello gets a head on it. Dayton doing a good job keeping the pressure on in the Kings Hammer defensive third here. Shot from the Dutch Lions goes wide. High and wide, Vincent Staines with the shot there. Quick movement from Dayton got them in a good chance to take a shot early. Long ball played in by Kings Hammer, gobbled up by the Dayton keeper, who quickly plays the ball long, but that's going to go out for a Kings Hammer throw. Do my best to call the action, as we do know that there are some spots on the camera from the rain from earlier, but we'll do our best to keep you guys informed as much as we can. The throw-in goes to Danny Barlow. Another throw-in for Kings Hammer. Dayton overloading that side. Kings Hammer has the switch. Braden Allen standing over on the left side of the pitch by himself. Going to be another goal kick for Kings Hammer. The ball was rolling, so we'll take another one. Run out to Pitlick to Lawless Airty. Carson Kendall. Dayton putting a little bit of pressure on now. Jared Brown to Pitlick. Plays it up to Barlow. Danny does a good job to control the ball there. Comes away with it. Good ball to Braden Allen. He swings it. Deflected by Dayton. That should be a corner kick. The ball was deflected. The ball deflected off the defender. Corner kick for Kings Hammer, as the ball was deflected and the keeper unable to keep that in play. Initially ruled a goal kick, but was corrected by the AR on the near side of us. Good job of the team using their comms to communicate. Goes far post. Play back in at the 6. Scramble to get the ball. King's Hammer needs to find their form, or it could be a rough go of it for him here, but good job by Carson Kendall to clear that down, kind of settle the ball a little bit here. Dayton was doing a good job on the counter attack there. Gonna be a throw in for Dayton deep in their own end here in the 8th minute. Lala Sayerchi tried to make a little cheeky pass there, but it's taken by Dayton. Good job by Roberto Burlew on the sliding tackle there. Take possession away from Dayton as they were on the counter. Good look on the switch here as Braden Allen comes over, try to play that. No one able to get to it though after they make a good play to kind of switch the side there. Dayton looks content on playing that long ball, and so far it has worked a little bit for him. Stons has it. Swings that one in. Handball called on King's Hammer. Braden Allen called for the handball. I'm not quite sure. I don't know that the referee saw that initially, but Dayton's going to take a kick here. Ruffalo will probably swing this one in. I don't think he'll be looking to take a shot from here. Brown grabs a hold of it. Throws it out. Good job of Heggie to get into some open space there for Brown to distribute the ball. King's Hammer holding back a little bit deeper than they did in the game against Toledo. Not moving the ball forward as quickly as they did in, say, the last 20 minutes against Toledo in the match over the weekend. But Dayton doing a good job of trying to keep the pressure on as well. Pass to Danny Barlow at the top of the 18. Feeds it through. Braden Allen. Cross. Good build-up by King's Hammer. Try to get something going there. Alex Krakowiak gets a foot on it. Danny Barlow to Krakowiak. Outside to Braden Allen. Coaching staff screaming for support in the box. Good try by King's Hammer to get that. That one goes up and over. We'll need another ball. The ball went up and over the fence. Goalkeeper pushing them forward. Barlow gets up there and gets it. Barlow plays it. Dayton heads it back out, but right to Danny Barlow's feet. And Braden Allen on the attack again. Need to be more silver jerseys inside the 18 if we're going to capitalize off of those crosses. Just not enough support there inside the 18. Dayton will bring it back out. Braden Allen gets a piece of it. It goes over top of the head of Erlinson. Dayton tries to do something with it, but Luca over the top of the net. Great setup. Luca Earhart gets a look right at the top of the 18. It sails over the crossbar. Can't be mad about that opportunity there for King's Hammer. It opened up pretty quickly for him. Goalkeeper for Dayton will play this one out long. Roberto Burlew again trying to get to it. Good job by Kings Hammer to try to get those second balls. It's outside to Erlidson. Deflected by Braden Allen. That gets through the defense. Krakowiak back to help. Carson Kendall gets a foot on it. That's going to go out for a Dayton throw. Good job of recovering for Kings Hammer after the initial error there on the deflection. Jared Brown comes to get it. Good job there by the Kings Hammer defense to slow down Dayton's attack. Come away with that ball. 14th minute here. Still 0-0 between these two sides. Again, despite Dayton's record, these teams know each other very, very well. The coaching staffs are very familiar with one another. So should see a close matchup today. Good job by him. Danny Barlow to play that to Braden Allen. And that one just goes a little bit long. Lawless Arity gets ahead on it. Kings Hammer's going to come away with that second ball again. Handball seen by the fourth official. In other games across the USL League 2 Great Lakes Division, Oakland County and Kalamazoo tied at 1-1. Trying to get a time on that. It's about the 70th minute when it was reported it was 1-1. Grand Rapids has the lead against Toledo Villa 4-0. Dayton on the attack here. Lawless Arity with a good stop there. Kings Hammer going to be on the counter quickly. Rodrigo Robles plays that one ahead to Ben Heggie. And he's taken out inside the 18 as he tries to take the shot. Looked like Heggie kicked the defender as he tried to kick through that ball to take the shot. Kings Hammer coaching staff not happy with the no call there, but from my angle, I didn't see much there to call. Danny Barlow on the ball. Out to Heggie to Lawless Arity. Back to Krakowiak. Carson Kendall. Kings Hammer just needs to settle this ball down. They've got time. Berto to Danny Barlow. He turns it over. Dayton on the counter. Good job by Carson Kendall to get a foot on that. But needs to get back up. Danny Barlow's work rate tonight has been fantastic so far. But they need him to be higher in order for them to really be successful on the attack here. Corey Pitlick plays that ball in. Dayton gets ahead on it. But right back out to Luke Earhart goes down, but it seems to be okay. Pitlick's going to have to cover here. Slick ball slides over. Both teams jockeying for position there. Ruffolo is offside on Dayton. It's going to bring it all the way back. A good job by Kings Hammer to hold that line. Brown's going to move him up for this free kick after the offside call. Luke Earhart goes up. He's pushed from behind, but King's Hammer comes away with it. Braden Allen comes through. Holds the ball just a little too long. Dayton able to come away with it. Another deflection coming through. Good job by Burlew to get a foot on it, but Krakowiak turns it over. Danny Barlow is going to get called for a foul there. Dayton will take it quick. And Dayton strikes first. Deflection comes through in the 19th minute. Dayton puts one on the board early.
Dayton got to the score by number 26. Number 26 really for the goal in the 19th minute.
Let's see how King's Hammer responds to being down one early here. A couple deflections on that possession. Dayton found themselves inside the 18 with an opportunity. King's Hammer has to move the ball forward in order to get something going. Right now, the back line seems to be playing a little bit too far back. Outside to Pitlick. Braden Allen being patient along the near touch line. Pitlick turns the ball over and Dayton right back on the attack.
Stand up. Stand up.
Good stop by Rodrigo Robles there. Danny Barlow gets blown up right there. Coming through. Corey Pitlick on the ball. Back to Carson Kendall. Lawless Arity on the ball. Luca Earhart right there, unable to do anything with it. Pitlick will play it all the way back to Brown. Opportunity for Luca Earhart here if he takes one. Kicks it right into the Dayton defender. Danny Barlow swings it outside to Braden Allen. Comes through. It's going to be a corner kick for King's Hammer. Well done there, though, to generate some offense here.
Hey, last time you got the ball to feet, hey, get in front of him. Braden, do it properly.
And Dayton goal in the 19th minute has King's Hammer searching for one here. Corner goes too far to the far post. King's Hammer going to swing it back in from the far side. Comes across, dangerous ball, but nobody on the other end. It'll be a goal kick for Dayton. Multiple attempts there to put one in. Nothing showing for it so far. Dayton keeper will set the ball, get ready for the goal kick here. They'll overload the near side. Ball high. Allen gets ahead on it. Dayton comes away with the second ball there. Lawless Arity with it. Ball bouncing around here. Carson Kendall. Over Barlow's back. Lawless settles it down. Braden Allen on the ball again on the outside. He works to the middle. Plays the ball to Barlow. Works his way to the outside. Drops that to Robles. Deflected in front of the Dayton net. Right on the line. The AR is right there. It's going to be a throw for King's Hammer deep in the Dayton end. Lawless Arity plays it all the way across. Offside called on Ben Heggie. If you're just joining us, Dayton jumped on the board early. And King's Hammer's been trying to battle back to get into it here. The Dayton goal in the 19th minute has them up 1-0. Their confidence looks pretty high right now. Another opportunity here for Dayton. King's Hammer scrambling. Carson Kendall chests that ball out for a Dayton corner kick here in the 25th minute. Ruffalo going to take the corner here. It's right at the 6. Dayton has the opportunity. King's Hammer will clear that. Luca's got to pressure this ball. The Dayton keeper kicks it straight up in the air. It doesn't make its way out of play, out to touch. King's Hammer throw. And they get that second ball again. King's Hammer. Danny Barlow plays it back. Braden Allen gets a foot on it to Krakowiak. Carson Kendall swings that to Barlow. Now they've got an opportunity. Something going on the far side. Definitely a foul there. Dayton frustrated with that call, but it looked like he went through the back of the player. It's going to be a free kick for King's Hammer in a dangerous position. Danny Barlow will settle over top of the ball here. 27th minute. Dayton Dutch Lions have a 1-0 lead here. They're looking to get their first win of the season. King's Hammer looks to continue their success on the season and try to clinch a playoff berth tonight.
Hey, Nick, don't let it get bite about post.
Barlow puts that in. Punched away by the Dayton keeper. That one is out. It's going to be a King's Hammer throw. Grand Rapids up 5-0 over Toledo in other Great Lakes Division action right now as they hit their hydration break in the second half. Carson Kendall Heads that one up. Barlow called for the foul there. Dayton takes the kick quickly. Confident enough to swing it to the outside. Good step there by, I believe that's Krakowiak on the far side. To Earhart, to Robles. Only 2 Kings Hammer players inside the 18. Good defense by Dayton to keep that from creeping in. Kalamazoo and Oakland in other Great Lakes action still 1-1 in the 90th.
Hey, do what we can to get the ball out. Need to bring this line here. Command it. Command this ball and get it. Get out of his space, Rodri.
At this point, Kings Hammer's got to push forward.
Organize this pass.
Robles slips, loses control of the ball there. Dayton just clears. Pillock will take the throw, come back to Kendall. He swings it over to Burlew. Outside to Heggie. Plays it into the middle. Too much traffic there. Everyone looking for the perfect shot rather than just to try to take one and see what you can get out of it. Kings Hammer going to try to spread Dayton back out here. Dayton will play a little bit of a higher line. As Kings Hammer moves the ball back, Dayton will move forward. Aggie finds Lawless Arity. Plays it back to Burlew. Got a switch here. Pitlick on it. He's got space, takes that space, plays it through a little too hard to Luca Earhart, but that's going to go out for a Dutch Lion goal kick. Dayton taking their time to get the ball back in play. No one home for this one. They'll go out for a Dayton throw. Pitlick gets a head on it. Kings Hammer going to try to battle for this one. Braden Allen gets a foot on it, but plays it right back to Dayton there.
Take a yard. Hey, take a yard.
Defense playing very, very deep for Kings Hammer right now.
Hey,
Giving Dayton a lot of space.
make him do some work. Let him just stand and get it. Step with the ball. The ball's here.
Dayton makes a good move. Cross comes in and goes all the way across the face of goal. Good job by Kings Hammer to get a piece of that one and get it out there. But Dayton back on the ball, quickly on the throw-in. Braden Allen gets a foot. It's up in the air in front of the 18. Ball goes out. It's going to be a Kings Hammer throw deep in their own end here as we creep closer to halftime. Kings Hammer looking to put one on the board here, try to even it up before the half. They find themselves down 1-0 here in the 33rd minute A couple deflections led to a Dayton Dutch Lions goal. Brown's going to have to come out and get a piece of this one. Good job by Brown to clear it deep. Pushed in the back. Earhart pushed both hands in the back. Opportunity here for Kings Hammer to make a play. Barlow over the ball. Free kick for Kings Hammer. It's hit a little hard. Kept in. Oh, no, not kept in. Just out. Berto Burlew unable to keep that one in. It's just a little long. We had a late start here tonight because of a weather delay. We're looking at other storms possibly coming into the area as well. Scattered through the area. So hopefully we do not have another delay here. Just to keep you informed in what is happening around the pitch here. It is getting fairly dark off to the west, but we'll see how the rest of this one goes, as Dayton has control of the ball here on the near side. Braden Allen. Throw in here for the Dutch Lions. Some confusion as to whether it was a foul or the ball went out to touch. Kings Hammer throw in. Pitlick will take the throw here. Good job by Pitlick to keep that supply from going through there. Kings Hammer needs to step forward here instead of dropping back. Let their strikers be offside. Kings Hammer playing much deeper than they did against Toledo for whatever reason, just falling back and giving some space. Looked like some lightning off in the distance. I'll shout out to Patrick, who's watching the match right now, as he reached out on Twitter.
I can. Do I need to?
Hiya, Corey!
Instead of seeing 3 strikes.
We have lightning in the area, ladies and gentlemen, so that strikes the game.
Fans are attending once again the technical lightning within the area of the stadium. There will be a 30-minute delay from the last lightning strike before we will continue play. So at this time, we ask that you also leave the seating bowl, as it's made of not only going to get electrocuted. Once again, there is a lightning delay in the area. We will resume play as soon as possible, but it will be 30 minutes after the last lightning strike. Thank you.
All right, folks, another weather delay here. Get the clock corrected to match the gate clock here at the stadium. 37:47 on the clock. Kings Hammer with 3 shots, but trails right now 1-0. Anyone who's curious about constitutes an entire game here in the USL, you have to play at least 45 minutes. So we did not hit that break. We'd have to essentially make it to the 45-minute mark for the game to be counted as a complete contest. There's a 30-minute delay from each lightning strike moving forward. Follow Kings Hammer FC on Twitter for updates. We will be back as the match allows us to, but we're on at least a 30-minute delay from this moment, as there is lightning in the area again. Not looking good that we're going to get this one in tonight, but we'll hold out hope that we can continue the match after a while. But again, follow Kings Hammer FC on Twitter for updates.
Changing the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I can get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. South of the equator, navigator, gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea dive around the clock, bikini bottoms, nagatons. I could get used to this. Time flies